While it is true that a new concept usually begins in the mind of an individual, it is equally true that the imaginations of others must be kindled to fire it to its possibility. Join me now as we honor, only too briefly, Larry E. O'Neill, a dreamer and a doer.
From the moment Larry O'Neill's imagination was fired by the concept of a National Aviation Hall of Fame, he became one of its most enthusiastic and active advocates. Never once did he say no to its needs. In the concept's two basic goals, to honor those who made outstanding contributions to air and space, and to help bring continuing recognition to Dayton as the birthplace of aviation, Larry found solid reasons to nurture and serve it well in its struggle for existence. Few here tonight realize that Larry fought almost single-handedly from 1958 to 1962 to turn the dream into a reality. As a member of the Aviation Committee of the Dayton Area Chamber of Commerce, he was finally able to convince enough others that the idea was right for both the community and for the nation. As a result, Larry became one of the 5 original incorporators of the National Aviation Hall of Fame when it came into existence in 1962 as an Ohio nonprofit corporation. He became one of its first trustees and vice presidents. With his special help, the first of its annual enshrinement ceremonies was held that same year. But Larry saw a much greater role for the National Aviation Hall of Fame than just a locally sponsored project. He was instrumental in helping lay the groundwork for Congress to establish it as a federally chartered nonprofit honoring institution in 1964. He became one of the charter incorporators, along with aviation greats such as Don Douglas, Igor Sikorsky, and a handful of equally foresighted others. In the years that followed, Larry continued as a devoted member of the Hall of Fame, serving as a trustee for nearly 30 years. He also served as its president, as chairman of the Board of Trustees, and as chairman of the Board of Nominations. Later, he was named an honorary member in recognition of his years of untiring service. Larry's interest in aviation was reflected in his profession. Armed with an engineering degree from the University of Michigan, he worked on many aircraft-related projects for the U.S. Air Force at Wright-Patterson before starting his own engineering design business. Using existing technology wherever possible, he brought down-to-earth practicality to his designs, designs that have had an unusually high degree of acceptance into production and a history of extended utility. The Universal Aircraft Tow Bar, which he designed for the Air Force, is still being procured and used worldwide 35 years after its conception. Recent efforts to design a newer, better tow bar were unsuccessful. His idea was still found to be the best. In addition to his aviation projects, his designs include a deployable latrine system, for which he received the U.S. Government Value Engineering Award.
While Larry O'Neill's engineering savvy has greatly contributed to the aircraft community, it is his passion for the National Aviation Hall of Fame that we salute tonight. The story of aviation is full of human ingenuity, insight, and courage. In championing the Hall of Fame, Larry also displayed these qualities. I'm pleased to be able to join with all of you here in honoring him tonight.